my family and I love to play tennis, and Prairie Vista Elementary is the closest court to our house, so we play there frequently. And over the years, we realized that the courts were starting to deteriorate. And I reached out to Tom Hartman, and it became pretty clear that he unfortunately did not have full funding to resurface all 4 of these courts. And it's a large project, and I asked him, is there anything we can do to help? And I think at first it was somewhat of maybe a joke. He said, you know, I really can only do this amount, and it was $15,000, and at that point the total project was over twice that amount. And I brought that home to my family, and again, it started off with a joke. Well, why don't we just raise the rest of the funds? And needless to say, even though this was in 2015 when we started, well over a year later, we were able to raise the funds, and it was truly a community effort. So whether it was donations or grants, everybody chipped in, and through donating small or large amounts, we were able to see this project to its completion. One of the most exciting days was the beginning of this school year. So in early September of 2016, Prairie Vista hosted a tennis fun day. And the point of this was to introduce little kids to the sport of tennis, just to get them to hold a racket, hit a ball, and also teach a little bit about these new courts, the fun of tennis, and just exercise and physical fitness in general. This is a perfect opportunity. We have these beautiful courts. Surely somebody would like to put their name on these courts, and a natural fit seemed to me to be a health system. And since I work for St. Joe, that was of course my first choice. I talked with several people at St. Joe, and they agreed that this embodied much of what we represent: physical fitness, especially in children, also helping the community. It just seemed like a nice fit that was a win-win for St. Joseph Health System, but also the PHM community. I do know that St. Joseph and PHM have been partners for many years. A perfect example is the Silver Mile that happens every May, and St. Joseph is a major contributor to that event. So this seemed like a perfect fit to expand this partnership and participate in the naming rights program.